Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light. We are going to be diving in and seeing what's going on around Leo. So how are my lovely Leos out there? I hope the holidays are treating you well. I hope you're surrounded by family, love, and I know there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of craziness going on thanks to the holidays. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. Let's look into the cards and see the message for Leo and what's surrounding Leo during this time. So again, let's begin. Okay, so remember guys, this is a general reading. So what that means is it may or may not apply to you, but this message should resonate with anyone that is a Leo rising, sun, or moon. If you do not know your Leo sun, rising, or moon, you can either Google it and type it in a calculator, a natal chart calculator, or you can get a natal chart analysis from me. It does take a little bit of time to receive it because I get so many, but it breaks down your lucky stars and all of that good stuff. So let's jump into reading and see what's going on for my lovely Leos. So what is the divine message that Leo needs to pay attention to for the end of the year? Okay, 1, 2. The divine message for Leo. Funny how there's a lion in there and you guys are Leos. Isn't that cool? All right. So that is the message for my lovely Leos. Okay. Now, beautiful message for Leos. You guys received the Lover's card. You also received 5 of Diamonds, which is the Hierophant card. And then the last card you receive is Queen of Clubs that talks about confidence and strength. So what I will say for Leos is, despite all of the things that did happen this year, despite all of the ups and downs, what I love about Leos is they're ending this year with love. And you're being guided to end this year with love. Even though things did not go out as planned, you are being celebrated spiritually for how much you gave this year, how much you love. And not only that, but you're being celebrated for how much you've endured and how you came out of it stronger than ever. So the Lover's card comes through because new relationships and new connections are going to be forming. New relationships and new connections are going to be forming in the month of December all the way through March. So I feel like you guys are going to be meeting new people and making new connections because you have let go and released bad connections and bad relationships, okay? So the Lover's card comes through telling you guys that it's never too late to seek love. It's never too late to pray and manifest that, because love is coming for you. Love is going to happen for you. So that is the beautiful message. And also, Leo, it talks about love within yourself, having love for yourself, not tolerating any disrespect or anything negative, because you have so much love for yourself to no longer put yourself in a situation that is just heartbreaking. I feel like a lot of Leos are putting themselves first in regards to their emotions, because one thing about Leos, you guys are about family, and you guys are about connection, and you guys are about happiness. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is the brightest star in the galaxy, the brightest star in the sky. It lights up every single day. Without the sun, everything just kind of goes into the wayside and gets destroyed. So Leo, what I'm seeing for you is there's so much love being put in yourself right now, because this year was very hard for you emotionally and with emotions, okay? If you guys hear the wind, that's just the lovely weather that's going on outside. If you guys hear like the trees or anything like that. And I do love background noises like that, like rain, wind. I do love those type of sounds. I think it just kind of adds more relaxation to the readings. But back to the divine message, the Lover's card not only represents new relationships forming, engagement, marriages happening for Leos, but this talks about having inner love for yourself and discovering happiness within yourself that you didn't think existed without this person in your life, or without this or without that. So you are being celebrated for this, Leo. Now you also have the Hierophant card. This talks about tradition, spiritual authority, and also deception. So again, Leo, this is basically talking about a lot of the a lot of the strange things that happen. So Leo, this is talking about breaking the norm. This is talking about no longer doing things the way you used to, because the Hierophant card is about, he is the master of like the laws. He breaks them, not like a risk taker, but this more so of, we're going to do things differently. A lot of Leos probably change religion this year. A lot of Leos are stepping into their spiritual path. A lot of Leos are looking into initiation. A lot of Leos are changing their way of doing things because it no longer serves them to stay in this. And I resonate with this message so much because I am a Leo rising. So crazy enough, what I believed in before, it's not that I don't believe in it anymore, but it doesn't do anything for me anymore. It doesn't resonate with me anymore. So I've entered a different form of spirituality, a different form of honoring my ancestors that I'm aware of, because there is such thing as honoring bad ancestors, and you want to make sure that you know the people that you're honoring that are in your lineage. I should probably make a video about that, because you don't want to like honor every ancestor in your family, because you don't know if there was like emotional turmoil, if there was a lot of things in your family that was negative that happened in the past. You always kind of want to keep it to whom you remember, like your grandmother or her mother, you know, and if as long as it was all positive, you can definitely do that. Like there's so much that goes into ancestral work, but Leo is stepping into that. A lot of Leos are like, some Leos are born again Christians, some Leos found Christ, some Leos are becoming Buddhists, some Leos are just, they're having this aha and epiphany moment. And that's what the Hierophant card represents. So then we also have the last card, which is Queen of Clubs, confidence and strength. So walk into this new year with the confidence and strength that everything is going to work out and you're doing everything you need to do to move forward. So this is a beautiful message for Leo. Beautiful message. And this card itself is just gorgeous. And I love that there's a lion here, because this message is for you. This message represents you. You've endured so much. You've went through so much, but it was to bring you to this point of awareness. So there is a spiritual awakening that's happening for Leo. And I couldn't be more happier for you guys. The Lovers, the Hierophant card, and then we have Queen of Clubs. What a beautiful message to receive for my lovely Leos. So those are the cards that I received. So let's take a little peek into money. Any messages surrounding money. 5 of Pentacles, walking away from jobs that no longer serve you spiritually. Moving. A lot of Leos are moving. A lot of Leos are thinking about relocating and transferring out. And a lot of Leos, some of you guys are spending way too much money. It could be because of the holidays and you want to give your loved ones the best gift possible. But just to make sure that you're not spending way too much. And Spirit's saying this is going to be a very big challenge for you, because even though spiritual awakening is on the horizon for Leos and they're stepping into their new form of practices, you guys could be spending an arm and a leg just to have the tools you need. Spirit is saying to be very mindful of that, because 4 of Pentacles reverse, talking about being stingy with money, being very picky, being very like on it when it comes to money. So just be very mindful with money spending this year. And in 20, so be very mindful of your spending from December all the way through March. So that's what I'm picking up on. 4 of Pentacles is the last position when it comes to money. Now, what is going on romantically, whether you are single, in a relationship, or it's complicated? What is the general message for Leo that they need to pay attention to? 1 card will be pulled, and we have the unrequited love card that comes through. Let me pull up at least another card. And paying attention to red flags. Now, Leo, I don't want you walking into, next card is loving yourself. I don't want you guys walking into the new year thinking that something is going to get better when it's not. It's not going to improve. It can actually get worse. So this is not like a bad message, because all across the board, this does not mean that Leos are going to have terrible relationships. But if you are in a relationship that is a little bit negative and you know deep down in your soul that it's not serving you, you have to understand that it's probably not going to improve walking into 2019. Okay? And I don't want you guys to do a disservice to yourself and lie to yourself thinking that it's going to get better, because it talks about getting worse. Whatever you're worried about. So Leo, if you're in a happy relationship and maybe there's some miscommunication, it's talking about not brushing it under the rug, because it's talking about not brushing it under the rug, because it's not going to get better. It can actually get worse if you do not address it head on. And if you're someone that's single, you could be dealing with someone not really showing their true intentions and their true colors. So this message screams loudly for all Leos. And again, me being a Leo rising, I'm acknowledging this message as, you know what, even though I'm happy where I'm at in my love life, I need to just pay attention to certain things that I've been noticing and bring it to this person's attention, so we don't take that into 2019. So we don't make that a trend. So we don't make that something that's okay to happen, okay? So this is not to say that relationships are coming to an end, because some Leos, I do feel like Leos are walking away from negative relationships. But if you're attached and stuck in something and you're in love and you're happy, just make sure that you're being honest about the things that are going on around you, okay? Make sure that you're being honest, and always love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and you don't want to bring forth an energy of not loving yourself enough to where disrespect comes into the picture. So Leo, all across the board, don't sweep anything under the rug. Speak your mind. And if speaking your mind means you have to walk away from something, then you have to walk away from it until they can see the light in the error of their ways. Okay? We are no longer making excuses for bad behavior. Okay? We have to stop making excuses for bad behavior, for immaturity, and for people not owning up to their shit. Okay? That is what Leo needs to pay attention to in their love life altogether. If they have not made any changes in 2018, I promise you, more than likely, they're not going to make it in 2019, because we as Leo risings, sun signs and moon signs that are in Leo, we are accepting this toxic behavior, and we can't let this walk into 2019. We have to move differently. We have to think differently. We have to process information differently. And because we're walking into spiritual enlightenment, this cannot be welcome. This is not welcome here. Okay? So we have to just, this is not welcome here. Nope. So my last message. What is the last message for Leo? Let me pull up another deck. So my last message for Leo, a divine message from the Goddess Oracle. What is the message for Leo ending? What is the message for Leo that they need to pay attention to in 2019? Easy does it. Beautiful card. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So what I get from this card spiritually to guide you is that, you know what, there is no rush for getting things done. Some of you guys are leaving your jobs to get into new jobs. Some of you guys are thinking about traveling. However, there is no rush for any of this. Everything will happen in divine timing, and everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. One thing that I don't want you to do, Leo, is rush anything. I want you guys to just wait and let things happen on its own. Plan accordingly, of course. That's the Capricorn in me guiding you guys to plan accordingly and to make sure that everything is set straight. But don't rush the process. And even with spiritual enlightenment, don't rush the process. If you're not hearing information spiritually, if you're not understanding your tarot cards, if you're not understanding the cosmos, if you're not understanding what you're reading and what you're seeing, take the time to really figure it out. Spirituality, in a way, it's kind of like going to like a difficult class. You can either fail it, or you can take the time to study it so you know what not to do and ace that test, okay? That's really what it's all about. So don't rush your spiritual growth, and don't rush where you are in life. You just keep doing what you have to do, keep gliding, and keep just moving forward. And that is the message that I see for my lovely Leos. So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Much love to you. This message is towards the end of December leading into January. That is the message. That is the start of your new year. And that is what I'm seeing to come for all of you guys. So much love to all of you, and I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye. I hope you guys like my nails, by the way. I love my nails. Okay. Mwah. Bye.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.